It's time to make up a batch of potting mixture. I've used commercial compost, commercial potting mixtures for many years, quite successfully. But in recent times, I found that the quality of some commercial mixtures has gone rather off. I don't know whether there's been consolidation in the industry or whether the move to peat-free composts has rather rocked things a bit. But I've started making my own and I'm now getting better results with my own compost, so I've just stopped buying it in bags. My mixtures have varied over the years. I've experimented with John Innes style mixtures where you add a careful combination of loam, of nutrients, fish blood and bone, hoof and horn, all that sort of thing. I've had good results with those, it's no problem, but a couple of years ago I needed some compost in a hurry and I didn't have time to mess around with the mixture, so I just put 50-50 mix of compost and garden soil in a pot, and everything grew just as well as when I've been adding nutrients and so on. So now I just use that. I think my homemade compost is very good. That's probably part of the secret. So for both a seed mixture and a growing on and mature plants mixture, I use this 50-50 garden soil and homemade compost, and it works very well. I sieve it just to make sure I get all the lumps out. Anyway, here we go. So this is the compost straight from my compost bin. It's about a year old. As you can see, it's quite a good brown colour. There are a few stalks and twigs in here, and I'll just sieve those out, so we just use the actual compost itself. Just break up the lumps, put it through the sieve. Anything that you're not happy with, you can just put back in the current year's compost. Carry on. I only make up enough as I need at any one moment. I have found one drawback with this stuff is it doesn't keep. If you make it up, put it in a bag and then try and use it 6 weeks later, things don't seem to quite get off the ground quite so well. So I just make it up in small batches as I require it. Anyway, that's the compost sieved. For the soil mixture, I can just use regular garden soil if I want. I've got some right here. But it happens I've got a very good mixture in the chicken run. The chickens sort of root through it all the time, particularly the surface of the soil, and they manure it as well. So I usually just nick a bit from there. It seems to be good stuff. Follow me. Hello. All right. Coming through. So here we are on the chicken run. This soil is ideal. The birds have manured it as well, so it makes it very good mixture for growing things in. So there we go. So that's half compost, half sieved garden soil. Stir it around, use it as a potting mixture. It's great for seedlings, growing on and mature plants. Perfect.